What's goody boys and welcome back to the channel. Today, I am sitting down with my little sister again, part 2, Ava McElroy. Ava, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm just doing so great. It's Christmas. It's Christmas time in the city, and we're gonna ask some Christmas themed questions for my sister. Maybe I'll even answer some. Who knows? So, Ava, how you doing today?
Again, I'm doing pretty good.
That is so good. I'm so glad you're doing so good.
Yeah.
I was giving you an opportunity to say, how about you, but you didn't say it back. So, okay. First, Christmas themed question. Well, first off, how was Christmas for you? Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah, I had a great Christmas.
You had a great Christmas?
Yeah, those
Oh
gifts you
my
gave me were
goodness.
great.
What did I get you again?
That lash stuff and then the calendar.
3D calendar and a hoodie.
Yeah,
A hoodie to school that I don't go to no more.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Heck
be
yeah.
wearing that.
Okay. Right. So, first question. What's your favorite Christmas movie and why?
Either Home Alone 2 or Elf, just 'cause Home Alone 2 is just like we watch it all the time every year, and it's just like, I don't really know how to describe it. And Elf's funny. So.
Elf is pretty funny. Will Ferrell's great. That's the guy who plays Elf. You didn't know. He's just a wonderful guy. Just a really great guy. So, if you have any fictional character, if you could have any fictional character as your Secret Santa, who would it be?
I don't know.
You don't have like a favorite fictional character like Spider-Man, Batman?
No. Who would yours be?
Batman.
Oh, that's cool.
Fidgets.
What would you get, Batman?
Justice.
What would you get, Batman?
What would I get Batman? I think was Batman gonna get me? Yeah. So if he's my Secret Santa, so Batman would get me something.
Then
probably
Iron Man.
like
Iron Man. He's rich.
Oh, dude, that's actually pretty good. Well, so is Batman. Batman's rich.
Yeah, but
Batman would probably give me something dark and sinister, though.
yeah.
Like a Batarang or the Joker for Christmas. Can you share a memorable childhood Christmas tradition you cherish? Any traditions that we have in the family that you cherish?
I guess just like watching movies after we're done opening presents.
That is pretty good. It's a good time. It's always a good time. I like playing board games, depending on the board game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you are watching Elf right now, actually. So
Yeah.
there we go. If Santa had a smartphone, what apps do you think he would have on it? Every dating app, because he's probably divorcing Mrs. Claus.
Probably like call Santa because he would want to talk to himself.
That is true. I forgot about that app. I think that's a childhood memory that I forgot about.
Yeah.
Shout out to Santa real quick though for answering phone calls. If you had to create a festive holiday slogan for a new imaginary product, I don't even know.
I don't know either.
Cause the first thing that came to my brain was like the goldfish thing, like the snack that smiles back, goldfish. But it'd be like, see, I don't even know. I guess like a festive holiday slogan for a new imaginary product. If actually, this is a question for the viewers. You guys need to create a holiday slogan. Put it in the comments for whatever slogan you come up with, because I really can't think of anything.
Whoever wins gets a shout out by CF3.
Yeah, I'll shout you out in the next podcast. Shout out Bench My Podcast. Follow bench_2_Mike on Instagram. Okay. If Christmas carolers visited your house, what song would you request?
The weather outside is frightful.
That's a pretty good one.
It's just like a good duet, and I'm guessing there's more than one person.
Is that actually the name of the song? Or what's the name of the song? I don't know the name of the song, so.
Oh, Baby It's Cold Outside, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. That's a good one, too. That's a good name for it, if that is the name. I really don't know. The whole song is just good. If you had to design your ideal gingerbread house, what features would it have?
Frosting?
Oh, my goodness. We're on to something, boys. We're on to something.
I don't know.
Okay.
These are hard to think of on the
Frosting, gingerbread probably, maybe some candy.
Gumdrops.
Ew. My gumdrop buttons.
Okay, nobody eats their gingerbread house, so.
Very true.
Like cut in
disgusting.
half gumdrops with like the shingles.
Do you feel like I can make a gingerbread house faster than you could? I feel like I could make one faster.
Yeah,
than you
bad
could.
one.
But I bet it'd still be standing and better than yours.
No.
It'd be like more structure. I got the engineer brain.
No.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue with that. You on that one. If you could gift one superpower to someone for Christmas, what would it be? And who the person would be? The superpower and the person.
I would gift you invisibility because nobody wants to see your face.
Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Cool. In a Christmas movie about your life, who would play you and what's the plot? You know any good actors that could play you? I think for me it'd be like Jim Carrey. And what was the plot? Him like becoming like a superstar, like I'm coming.
I don't know, like Millie Bobby Brown.
Okay, she's hard. Heck yeah. What would the plot be though? What would the storyline be?
I guess about my life. I don't know.
Yeah, but it has to be like Christmas themed.
Okay, Christmas theme.
You know what I'm saying? Like what?
Me trying to escape your falling down gingerbread house.
That actually be hilarious. Watch her run. That'd be hilarious. I also picture I know Billie Eilish is a singer, but I picture Billie Eilish playing you, like dyeing her hair brown and playing you. Is her hair blue still, or is it blonde now?
I think it's blonde.
Shout out Billie Eilish real quick.
I think didn't she get like
subscribe to the channel Billie Eilish.
Red Roots?
I don't know. I don't really. I haven't heard her music since Bad Guy.
Yeah. She did that. You went to see Barbie Girl, the Barbie.
She did the Barbie Girl movie.
She did the I Used to Float.
I never heard
that sad song.
I never heard it.
Oh, okay.
I have to watch that. Actually, I'm not going to. That sounds like an awful movie. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought you went to go see it.
I did never went to go. I was going to go see it, but I never did.
Yeah. Okay.
If you could spend Christmas anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
New York.
Why New York?
Just 'cause it's like really snowy over there, and there's like a lot of like iconic traits, especially from like all those movies that you like watch.
That's what you'd think. I've been in New York. It's full of just Asians and just full of tourists, and it's crowded.
How about you shut up?
Stop
ruining this for me.
I actually lost my friend. It's a funny story real quick. Chris, the co-host of my podcast, _Mike on Instagram. We were walking, and we were surrounded by just tourists from like foreign out of this country, and I lost Chris. 'Cause Chris is like 5'6", I'm 6'2", so I was looking around. I'm like, Chris, where are you? Chris, and he reached up and slapped me in the face because he was right below me. I just didn't look down. Like, that's how, I didn't even think I'm that tall, but, like, this man is getting, like, kissed on the cheek by these people because, like, he's down there with them, and I'm up here looking over top, looking for him, and he slapped me in the face. That was during the Jets vlog. If you go back to last year's Jets vlog, it was actually a really good time, really funny stuff. That's awesome, man. That's just hilarious to me. It's a good memory I have with Chris. Shout out, Chris, if you watch this video.
When does Chris get to come back home?
What do you mean?
Because he's in the North Pole making toys.
Oh. Shout out Chris, man, for being short. Is that a race joke or is that a short joke?
A short joke.
Okay. I was making sure you weren't racist. We don't like racists on the podcast.
What race is he? He looks white.
He's like half white, half Mexican. Something like that.
Why would...
I'm just making sure you're not racist, Ava.
You're racist. You just said there was a bunch of Asians there.
It's not. I'm just saying what race there was. I wasn't saying.
You freaking racist.
I'm not racist.
Don't talk to me, racist.
Okay.
Okay, you can talk to me now.
Okay, cool. So, what are your thoughts on like? Well, because we're gonna close out here soon. It's a short little podcast. Did you enjoy the Christmas questions? Did you enjoy them?
They were a little weird, but yeah.
They were kind of out there. They're kind of out there. But what are your thoughts on like me transferring then?
I don't care. Do what you want.
I don't care. Do what you want.
I mean, you did get me a hoodie to a school you don't go to anymore for Christmas, so that was...
Think of it as a gift of, like, it was part of the journey, and so you have, like, something from my path. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was part of my journey. So it marks a chapter in my life.
Okay.
So it's not completely useless. You know, it's still historically one of the best D3 programs in the country, so, you know, you could rock that just to look cool.
Yeah.
It's a great football team. What do you think of the mullet growing back in?
Oh my God.
What do you think about the mullet coming back?
I think you're stupid, and that's ugly.
You're just negative.
No, like that's I wasn't. I said do what you want, be happy, but the mullet, don't do that. I don't care if it makes you happy. No.
I want the mullet back.
No.
What's that country song? The country song. I want my mullet back.
No mullet.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna listen to you. 'Cause
you should listen to me.
I'm 20. You're 13. So.
What does that have to do with anything?
There's a big age difference.
And?
You're just not.
You're still immature.
I'm pretty mature, I'd say.
Yeah, how many times did you start singing on this podcast?
Start singing?
Yeah.
Like 3 times now.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong with singing? I'm mature enough to to open my vocal cords up and
Yeah, sure.
these people enjoy.
You're
seeing
right.
that.
You're right, Caleb.
Okay. You're very hurtful. You're hurting my feelings right now. You're hurting my feelings a little bit. I might cry after this
Okay,
podcast.
I'm just saying, like, everybody says you look ugly with a mullet. And it's dumb.
I disagree. I think I look really good with the
A
mullet.
mullet is a hillbilly cut.
And I'm kind of hillbilly-ish.
Your first car was a tractor. If you
My
have that.
first car was not a tractor. It was a Chevy Blazer. Was my first car.
Well, no one's gonna be able to tell that with the mullet. So
Okay. Well, now it's a Pontiac. Shout out to Pontiac. I want to get a Jeep so bad, or like a Ford Ranger or something. That'd be really dope. So
shout out to the Mustang that you crashed.
shout out to the Mustang that it's not really my fault though. It was really a semi truck freaking ran me into the ditch. It was awful. But yeah, boys, this is on Christmas. This is my little sister. I appreciate you boys watching. It's been great. Ava, do you have any advice for the people viewing today?
Absolutely not. Just don't get a mullet.
Technically, you did give them advice saying don't get a mullet.
Oh my gosh, it was a joke though. Like,
So the advice is don't get a mullet for the viewers. Only CF3 can rock mullets, I guess.
so immature.
Okay.
No. All right.
You guys can check me out on social media at Caleb_Folds on Twitter, now X, _CF3 _ on Instagram, and bench_2_ on Instagram. If you guys have any questions about football, my journey, anything about the podcast, reach out to me on both Instagrams. You can, or even on Twitter. But I appreciate you boys watching. If you guys want to see Ava again, comment, leave a like. We'll be able to make a lot more podcasts with my family and Chris included with the Best of My podcast because I'll be closer to home. So thank y'all boys, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.